Friends, we're on chapter 5 of the story. Today we're looking at new commands and new covenant. But before we get to that, I want to talk about some possibilities that are coming up in our church. In the last 5 or 6 weeks, we've been approached by 2 different churches. One that wants to come in and rent our facilities, Household of Faith Community Church. They're going to start on the 19th of October, sharing our facilities as they seek to lead people into the kingdom of God. About a week after that, Fellowship Bible Church approached me, and they said they wanted to try something never done before around here. They wanted to merge, potentially, with our church. We've been talking about it, praying about it, and now we're taking another step. We're coming to you and talking to you about it as well. The potential is pretty amazing. They have quite a history with us, having rented our facilities before. We know each other quite well. They actually paid for 20% of our addition through purchasing a property that we had. We've even shared people between our churches. But it's going to take something special from both of us, which is uncovered in chapter 5. You see, the Hebraic people had been slaves in in Egypt for 400 years. They had prayed to God and nothing had happened. What they didn't realize was that in the upper story, God was at work. He had prepared just the right person, Moses. And then to show how extraordinary his power was, he produced miracles in the terms of plagues. Gnats and frogs, locusts, boils, blood-red water, darkness, and finally the killing of the firstborn of all of Egypt, while the Hebrews were protected by the blood of a lamb. Now you would think after all these amazing miracles that they would trust God so completely. Not the case. They marched out of Egypt, they went to near the Red Sea, and Pharaoh's army chased them. And all of a sudden they got very upset with Moses because now they were hemmed in by the Red Sea and Pharaoh's army was mad and they were going to be annihilated. They still didn't learn or understand about the power of God. He miraculously parts the sea. They march across. They get into the desert area and now they've run out of water. They still don't understand. They're grumbling. Why did you bring us out here to kill us of thirst? God provides water miraculously. They run out of food. He provides manna, a little flake, a cracker type thing, miraculously. They get tired of that. They want meat. He provides quail, more than they can possibly eat. Finally, they get to the mountain, Mount Sinai, where they're called to worship God. And they're going to receive this new covenant, these new commands. Moses goes up on the mountain to talk with God and he's gone. Seems like a long time. And they get impatient, they grumble. They still haven't come to trust God. So they build themselves their own God, their own idol, and wind up in serious trouble with God. What does that have to do with this announcement and this potential of merging with FBC? It has everything to do with it. While our situations are not identical to the people of Israel coming out of Egypt, nevertheless, there's an issue at the heart of it called trusting God. Have I seen what God has done in the past enough to know that I can trust Him in what He's doing in our future and what I need to do right now? I believe we're a congregation full of people who do trust the Lord. I know many from Fellowship Bible Church. I know they're praying and talking right now. Let us be a people who don't grumble and don't distrust God, but look forward eagerly to what He has for us and how we can help make this an incredible new potential. Thank you for listening and continue studying and reading in the story.